I don't want to miss this much. I found myself saying this over and over again to my husband, but here I was missing it all. And I just wasn't okay with letting history repeat itself. I remember this day like it was just yesterday. I was an 11-year-old girl playing in my parents' room in our home in Brazil. There was a shelf in their room that I walked underneath every single day. My dad, who always worked long hours, was looking at me, overcome with emotions, like he was seeing me for the very first time. That day, he noticed I had reached the height of the shelf. It was at that moment he realized he had missed this much of my childhood. Shortly after that day, everything changed. My family moved to the United States in pursuit of a better life, and suddenly everything looked very different. My dad went from working all the time to having to be a stay-at-home dad for several months, while my mom worked as a substitute teacher to provide for our family. To most people, it looked like we had nothing. After all, we were starting over in a new country with a new language. And while that was the hardest time for our family financially, it was also the best because we were together. Because of the sacrifices my parents made, I always felt a deep responsibility to be successful. Eventually, I had what I believed was the American dream: a great job, beautiful home, financial security, and a growing family. I found myself working long hours and fixating on work achievements, growth, and success. On one hectic evening, as I was trying to work, the kids were running around and playing. I looked over at my son, playing in our living room next to a shelf, and suddenly it hit me. What am I doing? So here I was telling my husband again, I'm just so scared of missing this much. In my pursuit of having it all, I was losing the most important thing to me: time. That's when we decided something needed to change. We knew that together we would figure it out, just like my family did 20 years before, together. Because of that, I left my corporate job of 15 years, and that is where real estate comes in. It has provided me with freedom to not only help families buy and sell their homes, build a real estate team, but also to do it while being present for my family. So now I'm giving myself and other moms in real estate permission to build differently alongside our families so we don't have to miss this much.